we started 25 years ago as children. We wanted to be beautiful, bountiful, and blissful. But drugs were not the way, sex was not the way. There was a simple feeling that within oneself, one can grow to that fulfillment.
It was a beautiful beginning. It was very humble and very sweet, very cozy, very family-like, you know. Yogi Bhajan he had a vision when he came here. The seed that was planted January 5th, 1969. There's just been a lot of growth, a lot of understanding, a lot of wisdom, and a lot of people from varying backgrounds are just being drawn to us like a magnet, you know.
Yogi Bhajan is working in a governmental position in India, in customs. And what he's noticing is there are a lot of Westerners coming into India. This is the late 60s. What he's experiencing as he sees these Westerners come in is a longing, a spiritual longing. A lot of people come into India looking, searching for that thing, just like I and everyone else is looking for that thing, that transcendence, that connection, that oneness.
And he just knew that he had what we needed.
Yogi Bhajan leaves India to head to Toronto to teach Kundalini Yoga, and then somehow ends up in Los Angeles. Let me come here to the West where they are so lost, and let me help them tap into that internal pharmacy. That's the gift of what 3HO gives us, is that it is meant to be a path of practical enlightenment. How am I able to practice this every day? I've got sadhana, I've got seva, I've got this technology that is Kundalini Yoga. I've got mantras that I can be chanting all the time, anytime.
My first summer solstice was in 1972. It was in Paonia, Colorado. But it was on someone's farm, I remember, and because I think some of our seva had to do with going out and working the farm a little bit. We had tents, all tents, and there was no showers. We had a creek. We would take our clothes out and set them down, walk up the way against the tide of the river, dip in, soap off, because it was pushing us down so fast. By the time we got down to our clothes, we would have had our cold shower. It was really wild. I mean, I loved it. It was fabulous.
White Tantric Yoga, 3 days. The most challenging exercises, the most difficult things I'd ever done in my life for long periods of time. It's confronting, that remains the case, but I see it as the most important and challenging thing that I do in my life each year.
But the beauty of summer solstice is that it's just that, is everyone gets to come back together like one big, huge family reunion and check in on where we were and where we are and where we're headed. And so there is this beautiful sense of reunion, which is so perfect, because you know what, yoga is, they call yoga union, but in so many ways it really is this reunion of getting to reconnect with one another.
That's the most important about Sangit, you know, this idea of community. That we belong together, that we needed to be in a community together to not only serve, but to be served. To be in a place where we can give of our special gifts, of our special unique powers that we have individually, and it's actually our destiny to live that gift.
It's a privilege to be awake, and with that comes the responsibility to pay it forward, to show up and be the lighthouses, to really stand in the center of these storms and help those who've lost their way.
So for me, it's really a lot of fun too, to travel to Iceland, of course, to Canada, to Germany, all over the world. It's just wonderful to see how, not only its presence, but how much it means to people. It ties them to their heritage, it ties them to their, who they are. But there's a universal culture as well, you know? That universal culture is this healthy, happy, holy bunch of people, you know? Because we speak the same language.
It doesn't matter where you are in the world, you know, you will find a home in 3HO. Just show up, and there is that sense of feeling accepted and that I belong. There's that sense of belonging.
It's like this seed has been planted, and it is sprouting and it is growing the buds are becoming flowers every day, every year, every moment. Somewhere you see another flower that's opening up, that's celebrating the healthy, happy, holy way of life.
All right? Now let us all sing happy birthday to 3HO. And these guys are going to make it. If they don't make it right, then we'll deal with them separately.
I'll help you, you help me, help each other along. I'll help you, you help me, and we'll help each other along.
Come on, clap. Take care of the arthritis.
Now's the time for gentle women. Now's the time when come to the aid of a mother. Come to the aid of a mother. Open up your heart, let the music start. Open up your heart, let the music start. Open up your voice, rejoice, rejoice. Open up your voice, rejoice, rejoice. Open up your mind, let the God shine. Open up your mind, let the God shine. Open up your soul, let the good times roll. Open up your soul, let the good times roll and roll and roll.
Sing, sing, sing.
And roll 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 and roll. I'll help you, you help me, help each other along. I'll help you, you help me, help each other along.
Bravo, bravo, sing and dance.
You help me, help each other along.